Hello, Leo. How are you doing today? This is going to be a read for March, or for the rest of February 2020 into March 2020. It's just a quick hit. It's just to kind of give you an idea of where you are, what you're doing, where you're headed maybe. I won't be going in any depth. If you require or would like more, there will be information on how to reach me, and we can talk about that further on one of those platforms. Please know that this is a general reading for Leo. If this does not resonate with you, as it will not resonate with everyone, please check some of your other sun signs and don't make this story yours. With that being said, let's get started, Leo. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and share. And here we go. Leo, February 2020 into March 2020. Ooh, my fire signs seem to have a lot of cycles ending right now. That's exciting. Somebody's watching my Leos. Okay. Oh, there's your card, the sun. Okay, so your overall energy right now is rest. So this last cycle took it the heck out of you. And that's not untrue. We all know us Leos have gone through hell the last little while. And it doesn't matter if it's on a love, a financial, emotional front. It's been a rough cycle, and I feel like it's ended. You have a new cycle coming with what your spread looks like here. Your underlying energy right now is the Great Bear. So though you should be resting, you're ready to fight, as always. As always, ready to just take this next cycle on and hit it at the throat. Our energy that we have right now for you guys, or your recent past, pardon me, is rebirth and the ancestors, which tells me that you may be going through a bit of a spiritual rebirth or an emotional rebirth. You want to reset. You want to let go of the old to make way for the new, which is fabulous. Being that you got the Eight of Vessels, it speaks to water, it speaks to emotions. Anything to do with water talks about emotions. The ancestor he's a quiet planner, wisdom. He brings knowledge. So whatever it was, whatever cycle ended to give way for this rebirth, you took a lot from it. You grew. You've done a lot of self-exploration, and you've learned a lot about yourself and, you know, what you need. You got in your current energy the Woodward and the Lynx. I think either you or okay. Okay, Leos. I know that we want all the answers. We want to attack something, and then we want all the answers so that we can put it away. But we cannot always have that. We cannot always have that. And so the Woodward speaks to somebody who's ready to forge on and get things done and do the right things, and he's stable, and he wants that victory at the end. Okay? The Lynx speaks to somebody who is a watcher. He stalks his prey. He's a bit of a stalker. So ask yourself, are you really letting go emotionally so you can have this rebirth? Or on the outside, are you trying to portray that, but deep down inside, you're holding on? You are still checking social medias. You're still looking at old emails or text messages. You are laying there in bed at night scrolling through pictures. Is that what we're doing? Because that's not how we have this rebirth. You have to let that go. You have to. You can't make way for new if you're holding on to the past. If you're stalking somebody, hoping they come back. Or hoping that they stumble and fall so you can be there to be the one to pick them up. If they need you, if you are right, if that is what the universe has planned, believe me, it will come back to you. And at that point, you get to make the choice. Do you want them back anymore? Because by the time you've let this go and this rebirth has happened, you may not even want that anymore. You may look back and see all of the things that was wrong with that. Why it ended, right? So your future energy is instruction and tradition. So to me, this is telling me that you possibly could be starting something new where you need help. You might want to be the one who starts to help, and you have a pull to change careers or to move up in your career so that you can mentor people. It could also speak to the desire for volunteer work or to have a more give back feel right now. Tradition tells me that you are also wanting to move forward in your instruction with something that you learned from your ancestors, which goes back to the beginning. Something that resonates with you and your family, whether it be, certain style of cooking, or if it's a certain style of crafting. Ukrainian eggs all of a sudden popped in my head, which is really weird, but maybe that resonates with somebody. Maybe that's a trigger. If that's the case, community halls always love having people come in and teach new things. So you can always talk to that. You could always get a group of people together, For my girls out there, I know there's nothing more fun than to get your girls together, pour a glass of wine, and teach them how to do something new. So melt some wax on some eggs sounds like a really great thing. We've got Easter coming up. That might be a fun thing for you guys to do. Now, I do feel a new energy coming in with this cycle. So if you are allowing this new cycle to come in, I feel like you do have a new start. You have the Forest Lovers, which speaks to a union. And you have the Sun of Life. Again, that's the Leo card. But it also is fulfillment. It's that light at the end of the tunnel. It's that heart celebration. It's allowing yourself to feel the full weight of what your wish fulfillment feels like. It's allowing yourself to be open to it. So you definitely have something new coming in. I would like to pull a few cards on tradition just to get a little bit more information. Who knows? They might even give me more information about these Ukrainian eggs. One more. Okay, Leo. Can I get some? Oh, Okay, that's been happening so much today. New cards are always just a little bit slippery. Clarification on tradition, please. Can I get a few cards to clarify tradition? Okay. Oh, that's not just a few cards. Okay. All right. So up first we have respect, followed by protection, followed by insecurity, followed by skill. So Leo, I feel like you're using right now perhaps a defense mechanism that has become a tradition. Perhaps it's a learned behavior from one of your parents or somebody close to you. And you hide your insecurities, which most Leos do because, you know, weakest in the pack and all that. The problem is your skills can't be respected if you're hiding everything. So you got protection, insecurity, skill, and respect, all clarifying tradition. So I'm wondering if the only thing that's keeping you back from either seeking the instruction you require or becoming the teacher is fear. Because it's telling me you have the skill. And if this is within a certain community of people, you definitely have the respect. So the only thing that's holding you back is insecurity and protection. So it's okay to feel insecure. We all feel insecure sometimes. And it's definitely okay to want to protect ourselves. You could always go into it slow, maybe hold a little class in your house and get a feel for it. Even ask some friends like, hey, friends, can you come over and can I do this little talk or this Ukrainian egg thing and teach you how to do it? And can you let me know what you think? And if you think it's something that you would be willing to pay for, or you would, you know, suggest to your friends, hey, I went and did this class and it was really great. Lean on the people around you because this is part of your path. You're being called to teach, and it will bring you so much joy. And once you feel that joy, then you're going to be able to bring in this energy. This energy can't come until you have this coming from within, right? His happiness, his joy, his fulfillment, his win comes from within. It doesn't come from this. This is a result of this. All right, let's grab a quick oracle card, and then we'll grab a native spirit card, and then your reading will be complete. All right, one oracle card, please. Okay. All right, so first we got the Desert Prince, survival, false promises. So I feel like those false promises are things you're telling yourself. They're not a promise. It's what you're convincing yourself Ergo, that's what you are manifesting. Every energy you put out, every thought you think is what you're telling the universe you want. So if you're not familiar with manifesting, with the new moon coming, needing to set intentions, I would definitely go look up a few videos, because every day, every thought, every word, we're manifesting. You got the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. To me, this is just speaking further into your desire to teach, your desire to feel fulfillment. And I really feel like until you pick up that pointing stick and you become the teacher, you're not going to feel fulfilled. And you got the prison wharf, self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. And yeah, you keep telling yourself this. You keep telling yourself that you're going to be laughed at, that nobody's going to like it, that nobody's going to come to your classes or like your videos or whatever it is that you want to do. You keep telling yourself that, then that's exactly what's going to happen. And really, if you never try, no, you don't have to feel if this happens. You don't have to know if it doesn't come to fruition. You don't. Nobody can force you into that situation. But if you do push yourself into that situation, can you imagine how amazing it would be if it actually worked out and it was wonderful? And at the very least, you're going to learn something about yourself. So it's definitely not going to be a complete failure. All right, one more card for you guys. We'll get a native spirit card. It always leaves us on a happier note. One card for Leo. One card for Leo. Oh, we got Leo, you're working in threes today. All right, the talking stick. So pick it up. Use your voice. Be heard. Be brave. The lion is brave. Be brave. The spirit keeper of the south. This speaks of the summer. This may all start coming about in the summer. You may start to feel this way in the summer. With that being said, if you act now, you may start to see the results in the summer or moving into the summer. The summer could be when this new cycle starts as well. So if you're not feeling this yet, maybe come and watch this video again in the summer. This might be them giving you a heads up that all this is coming. And the trickster. This is you. You're doing this to yourself. You're tricking yourself into believing you can't do it. If we tell ourselves we can't do it enough, it's like anything. We can't. Because we won't. So I hope that that helps. I hope that it resonated with some. Again, if it does not, please check your other signs. And Leos, have a lovely day. Embrace yourself. Become the sun. Blessed be.